Hey, what is up everybody? We're here in today for another video of BlackCloverMobile. Inside of this video, guys, you already know I had to do it. But we're gonna be looking at a collab that I think a lot of us really would like to see. And this collab pertains to the movie itself, Black Clover, The Sword of the Wizard King. Now, if you guys have not seen this, it literally dropped yesterday. But watch it on 9 Anime or Netflix, knock yourselves out and immediately go see this, because I am going to be talking about some things here, some things I would like to see, and I don't want to pretty much spoil anyone with certain things here. So of course, guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. And of course, we're almost at 900 subscribers, so everybody who's new, welcome, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out in the long run. But looking at, of course, the Sword of the Wizard King that you guys can see on the left-hand side of my screen here, I have to say I came up with some interesting concepts which actually pertain the 4 Wizard Kings themselves. We have ourselves Conrad over here. We also have our man Jester, which is probably one of my favorite Wizard Kings in this, I gotta say. I'm gonna be talking about a couple things with him. We have Princessia, I think it was, a Princessia, Funny Bunny over here. And then, of course, we have our man Edward. Now, these guys were so freaking dope in the movie. I can't lie. The second I got through watching, I was like, nah, we gotta make this. We gotta get this concept up. We gotta at least have a video going over these units and what if they came to Black Clover. Now, of course, you guys are probably wondering why I'm saying that what if type of thing, is if we're never gonna get them. That may be the case. Hopefully it's not, because these units are absolutely crazy, and I have a few ways how they could actually get them all in the game at once. Now, when it comes to this whole thing, this is a what if thing, what they can actually do. We do know that in the future that we're going to be having a commemorative type of event where we can log in and we get some stuff. This was announced in the latest thing here, and it would be very cool to see if they can actually release these units. Now, how I was expecting these units to be, or at least expecting these units to be released here, would be something like at least a step-up banner. But inside the step-up banner, it will be way longer. Instead of your normal 10, of course, it could probably be around like 15. I want to say 15 at least, what's it called? Multis in total. In which throughout these multis, of course, I want to say every 5 steps, since there is about 10, 15, probably 20 multis. So there's 4 Wizard Kings here. Of course, every 5 steps you would be able to get a guaranteed Wizard King. So let's say on the 5th step here, not only is it discounted, but you're going to be guaranteed in order to get yourself, we can go ahead and just say you get yourself immediately, not Conrad, that's kind of too broken. Let's go ahead and just give him Edward. Edward's the first one that you get yourself onto, and you'll be like, okay, cool, I get my first character, that's going to be Edward. That'd be nice. You pretty much get the character off rip. We already have the affinity system, so you're able to get them automatically LR'd. As for their dupes, you're gonna have to go back through the banner or get lucky. I would definitely say if they wanted to do this perfectly, they'd make the banner a one-run thing. Like, you go through it once and that's it. Seeing that you're able to get the character no matter what, permanent, of course. At that point, I would definitely say dupes for them should most likely not be available in the LR system, or they should have an event to dupe them specifically. Just in case, let's say you go ahead and get yourself somehow you pull Edward like 3 times right off the banner, including you get the step up. So you got yourself 1 step up one, and you got yourself 2 dupes off the banner itself in the 20 pulls. Well, now he's going to be at least 2-starred when it comes down to his LR stars. Where you can get the rest of those dupes is when they would have a huge event, for at least this, which should be releasing at the same time. You'll be able to at least do said event and be able to get these universal shards. Now, it will always be, I want to say, they should probably give up just enough specific shards in these type of events or these characters, at least a couple, not too many. Now, this is going to, of course, upset some whales, and it's going to be some type of luck, but at the end of the day, it is a collab event. If they wanted to spend on it, they would have probably the separate banners, in which they would make each of the Wizard King their own separate banner here, and you just have to get lucky that way. But as for the step up banner, I definitely say everyone should be able to at least get 1 copy that way, and that should be a one-time thing only. Seeing how busted it would be if they could actually rerun it, it wouldn't be nice. But like 5th step, boom, you get yourself oh gosh, I just forgot Edward here. Let's go to the 10th step or something here. You end up getting yourself Princessia here. This is absolutely going to be amazing. Of course, you're getting some stuff in between, in which this could kind of make up a little bit for the step up banner, because let's be honest here. Hold on. Before we continue going on the step up banner is not looking good here. So if they decide to put some extra incentives in here, like maybe some things that help out with getting up your traits, your talents and stuff like that, or even some stamina, that probably would be more of a incentive for people to at least summon, including not only for the guaranteed character, but for those absolute things. So then you go ahead, summon to the 10th step, you get yourself Princessia. Now you have Edward and Princessia. Go to 15th and you get yourself Jester, and then of course the most busted unit, which is most likely just going to be one color first of all, which is why I made him this way, is going to be our man Conrad here. And if you guys are wondering, spoiler warning, you might want to get out if you have not seen this, as I said before, but you've been warned. If you guys are wondering why I didn't include their forms, like for example, for Princessia, why she is a supporter instead of a straight up DPS, is because I'm using the forms as going to be a boss type of deal. Now, I'm probably going to expand on this probably in the next couple days here, where I'll be doing like, oh, here's the bosses, stuff like that, and we'll be doing something like that, in which that's where we're going to change up the units here, and it's going to be specific to the boss only. Because those are going to be like your big boys that you're going to be fighting to do different things. And that's why I feel like this collab should end up being. Now, you finally got the banner. We went over the banner type of deal. Events, what could they provide? Now, we already have the commemorative event. I already said that at the beginning. But one of the few things that I was thinking was a boss battle. Now, the last couple days, we've been getting like the boss battles when it does come down to at least the golem and stuff like that. It would probably be something like that you can fight. Of course, they have the splash art, kind of how they have Noel right here on the left, and it'll look pretty dang dope, in which on each level there will be a different Wizard King that you're going to be fighting. So there's going to be, of course, 4 different levels, and then each 2 different phases or 3 different phases depending on the Wizard King. Because if we're being honest, Jester kind of had like 2 different phases, 3 different phases. Princessia had, of course, her general form, and then had her other form where she's just straight up boxing, meaning 2 phases there. Edward kind of had the same thing, just 2 here. And then of course we had Conrad, where he just straight up was OP afterwards, fighting Asta, and that was technically 2 as well. So I was thinking something like that would be absolutely amazing. They could go ahead and make it ranked if they wanted to, but I feel like if they did it like the stone boss, it would actually be pretty darn cool to exactly see that. And then they could of course implement their own little shop here, of course, having some universal dupes, having the actual character dupes here for some of the event characters. At least I want to say try to give out 2 for each event character, so 2 for each Wizard King. So at least a person, if they do get the Wizard King but they don't get lucky with dupes, they're able to get their first LR passive. I think that would be very good to expand on when it does come down to at least the players who just want to summon pretty much, to step up, get them once, and then pretty much bail out and save their gems. I think that would be a good thing on them. And pretty much it's just going to be a good time for anyone who wants to have like resources, stuff like that. They could really expand on this. Now, I want to have more visuals for you guys, but unfortunately I didn't have too many visuals prepared in time because I was way too hyped. I didn't want to at least take too long on this. In the future though, we are going to really expand on different collabs. You guys saw my last collab thing with Gojo, Kenpachi, and of course Luffy. We're going to expand on that, getting skills ready, getting the actual events looked at and stuff like that, and stats as well. So if you guys are excited in that, be sure to sit back, relax, and of course just enjoy all my content, you guys. Y'all been blowing it up, and yeah, we're gonna continue pushing for you all. So I hope you guys didn't mind it. Remember, watch this freaking movie, guys. Just tell me what you think about these units here. Let me know. Would you like to see them inside of the game? Would you not like to see them inside the game? And if so, would you be mad at least a step up banner that gives them all at least 1 copy? I want to hear from you guys down below. But till next time, everybody, stay safe, stay sharp, and stay determined. Peace.